Complaining as a man. Because why are you complaining
Because
as a man?
Why would you ever?
Why would you ever complain about anything?
Yeah, why would you ever voice your opinion about anything in the world?
You should let me be the woman.
As a man, the world is perfect and you have no right to say shit about nothing.
Oh, so it's like,
Especially if you were Erica Banks, everything's just right.
You ain't got nothing to complain about.
You can't say shit about a motherfucking thing.
It has to make sense if you do complain. But like,
give me an example.
You can't, bro. You just don't.
I believe that.
Just don't.
Okay, all right.
Just don't complain.
I just want to make sure
you shut the fuck up.
I just want to make sure I ain't
Life is
crazy,
better when you with Erica Banks.
Yes, it is.
Nothing can go wrong. Nothing.
You can't complain about shit.
Nothing.
What would you complain about?
She said it don't sound right.
So, in other words, you don't want a nigga to open up to you about that. Like, if something going on,
express your feelings, but don't complain. See, there's a difference.
So what's the difference?
Expressing your feelings is telling me how you feel. Complaining is like
telling
nagging. Or like, complain, just don't fucking complain.
This is the issue with women like her. And the issue being is fact that most men don't express themselves to women because of women like her. They don't have that positive outlet to explain because they get looked at as sassy. They get looked at as not being a man. And she can't even explain the main reason why, men shouldn't quote unquote complain. She obviously can't decipher between the two of complaining and someone expressing themselves. Just because a man comes to you about his issues or his problems with you, that doesn't mean that he's complaining. And that's why she was pretty much off key when she was trying to explain it to them. She couldn't give them a real valid reason to the reason why she felt that men are complaining or shouldn't complain. She wants a man that doesn't say anything. She wants a man that just does everything for her and doesn't say nothing and don't complain about nothing. We already live in a tough world. We live in a tough world where the man is already has the world on his shoulders with everything that he has to do. He got to protect the family. He got to lead. And at the end of the day, we all go through things. Men, even as men, we get tired. Even as men, we go through mental situations that we don't speak about. And then a lot of women sit out here and say, oh, you don't ever come to me about your problems. This is the reason why. Because we don't have that outlet too. And then when we do finally come to y'all about our problems, you know what y'all do? Y'all throw it in our face and use it against us to win an argument. This is what we go through with these type of women. If most men had that positive outlet to vent to their women, it would be less broken homes and more family structure. But y'all view it as weak. You have like a select few of women out here that actually will let a man talk and speak to him about his problems, and then they try to come to some common denominator. But those are anomalies. That's not something that happens all the time. Finding women like that is like pretty much finding a needle in a haystack. We are left with these types. So what do? You leave these types alone. They look at you like you can't be hurt. They look at you like you're not human. Regardless of us being a man, we're also human. We may not voice our opinion about a lot of things, but at the end of the day, it doesn't take away from the fact that we go through them. If you want a man to open up, you got to allow him to open up with positivity in that vicinity of who you are as a woman, not with lashing out, not with being problematic.